throughout her career, whenever she passed, she was like Midas. I'm not sure most of us have heard the story of Midas. The Midas is like, even there was a song about Midas, that I've got the Midas touch. Everything I touch, it turns to gold. So she has that automatic touch. Whenever she goes, where she serves, she leaves a positive mark. And she was fortunate to be the vice president of the 5th president of the United Republic of Tanzania, the late John Pombe Joseph Magufuli, who trusted her through of course, the party of Chama cha Mapinduzi. And she was a very good assistant to the President Magufuli. And upon passing of President Magufuli, 5 months after being re-elected into office, as per the Constitution of the United Republic of Tanzania, she had to assume the office of presidency. But there was a lot that President Magufuli had promised to undertake to deliver to the people of Tanzania, especially mega strategic projects. Allow me to name just two, Mr. Speaker. One is the standard gauge railway project. That is the electric standard gauge railway, which was just at bare scratch of the beginning. Now it operates, it has frequent operations, and it is operating between Dodoma and Dar es Salaam, but it has reached way beyond Dodoma, and there are signatures to undertake the railway to the neighboring countries, namely the Republic of Burundi, the Republic of Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. They are all linked to this, and several memorandum of understandings have been signed, and the implementation to achieve that is ongoing at various implementation levels. So this is a very serious project that many people assumed that it was a joke when President Magufuli announced it, and never envisaged that President Samia Suluhu would oversee implementation of such a project. But because of her zeal, because of her commitment, and because of her focus, that project is moving, and is moving at a very good pace. The other one, Mr. Speaker, is the Nyerere Dam, the hydroelectric project, which is the largest dam of electricity in the region, producing more than 2,100 megawatts of electricity. Mr. Speaker, when that project was announced that we are going to have that project being implemented, it was as though those stories, in Kiswahili you say, the stories of kusadikika, hadithi za kusadikika. But after long commitment and investment and focus, the project is now on board and on course. Mr. Speaker, several other vivid projects have been undertaken by this lady who is there because one of her attributes is that she can speak, because if you are a politician you can speak, but she doesn't speak much as she does and deliver. So she has more action than words. There's more delivery. And that is Samia Suluhu, Mr. Speaker. She has, in the election manifesto, she has committed to undertake further the country and to develop it further in such a way that clear marks will be left. It's a legacy left behind, but she doesn't want only to leave projects and roads, infrastructure, hospitals, schools, all of those she's doing, but she says she wants also, upon her conclusion, the conclusion of her tenure, to leave the Tanzanians happy and smiling. And that will also extend to the region, because we are one people, one destiny in the region. Mr. Speaker, as I said earlier, addressing myself to this motion after the submission by my sister, Honorable Amongin, and David Olesankok, Dr. Olegwanan, I wouldn't like to speak much and also give room to other colleagues to also address the matter. Mr. Speaker, I beg to submit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Seconder. Let's give the floor to other members who want to contribute. We have Honorable James Kakoza, Honorable Saidi Kibeya. I think it's now because everything has been spoken. Honorable Black. A motion? Yes, you can move a motion. Honorable Black want to move a motion.
Right Honorable Speaker, I am a member of the Regional Affairs and Conflict Resolution. I was in the observer team. We have a report that will be laid before the Council and Summit. And having said that, you can see the mood in the House that this is a matter that we all support. I move a motion for close of debate, Right Honorable Speaker. Rule 48. That you pronounce that we close this debate under Rule 48, Right Honorable Speaker.
Have you been seconded? Do you have seconded?
No.
No.
If you have no seconder, let's go. We still have time.
I think the Honorable Kakoza is not the Speaker.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Black.
Mr. Speaker,
Procedure. Yes.
sorry, Mr. Speaker, I stood fast.
Procedure. I think, Right Honorable Speaker, you are the custodian of the rules. Once a motion has been tabled and it has not been offloaded, it cannot be bring a motion to a motion.
Honorable Kakoza,
Yeah.
I want to bring your attention to Article 48 on closer of debate, which is saying that in one, after a question has been posed in the House or in the committee of the whole House and debated, a member may move be now put, and unless it appears to the Speaker that the motion is an abuse of the rules of the House or an infringement of the rights of any member, the question be now put shall be put immediately, as we did yesterday, and decided without amendment and debate. And in my opinion and in my view, we should proceed, we should continue debating. So I give the floor to Honorable Kakoza, then
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Dr. Kibeya
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker,
to contribute
for that wise
You have the
ruling,
floor.
because the motion brought this House had not started a debate. We were on justifications. And to such a motion subjected to two people, I find it really a substantive motion that really the close of a debate is misplaced. Of course, Right Honourable Speaker, I want to add my voice to the previous speakers to congratulate Her Excellency Samia Suluhu, and two, to congratulate the people of the United Republic of Tanzania, because for me, Right Honourable Speaker, this is a tried, tested and a trusted leader. To lose that leadership of a person and given another mandate, I'm a believer of continuity of leadership. Why am I saying so? All over globally, the benchmark of the leader is based on 4 pillars. That we call it best in management of leadership. 1, what is the political agenda of that country? 2, what is the economic indicators of that country? 3, what is the social infrastructure of that country? 4, what are the new technologies or innovations of that country? The leader who has voted, he has passed the test. And if you are a person, such a person who has passed that test, she needs continuity, for consistency, and for a vision of that country. As we've heard my colleague Dr. Makame has said, today, if you take a SWOT analysis, the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and threats of that country, I'm telling you, it's one of the best countries now performing better in the region. And dear colleagues, leadership, you can say it's simple, but a person managing a country without disruption for the 5 years and gets another term, it's not a simple joke. If you look at the maintenance of the economy, how it performs of Tanzania, it's moving very fast. Why? Because this is the lady who took a policy. When you look at the countries within the region, it's one of the lowest countries that borrow from the world with the International Monetary Fund, and it's the lowest. That means managing an economy, using your internal revenues, and you perform that way, you are an excellent leader. I want to thank the people of Tanzania that they have a vision, they elected a leader. The only thing I can say, that let God bless Samia Suluhu to take the mantle of that country to another level. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kakoza. Now, Honorable Saidi Kibeya, and we conclude.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to join my honorable colleagues in supporting the motion for this assembly to congratulate Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, for her election in the Tanzanian general election of 2025. Honorable members, I got the opportunity to visit Zanzibar and went to the places like Kizimkazi, where the President Samia Suluhu Hassan was born. For sure, coming from places like this, where people are struggling in fisheries, struggling with agriculture in soil that are highly eroded, she is aware of key challenges that are facing our people, being in Tanzania, being in Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, DRC, and others like Uganda, Somalia, and South Sudan. With no doubt, her new tenure as president of URT and member of the EAC Summit will ensure fruitful and key advancement of the community for the achievement of its various pillars, being the customs union, the common market, monetary union, and way forward toward the political federation. I may here recall the record of the contribution of URT in the implementation of regional and national integration project and national project. I here can cite my predecessor, Honorable Dr. Makame, about the Rufiji hydropower project, 2,150 megawatt. This is the first huge project in the community where energy is available, electrical energy is available for other partner states far from Tanzania only. I can cite also the electric standard gauge railway, where after completing phases in Tanzania, projects started to be for the construction of Uvinza, Musongati toward Gitega, Bujumbura, and there in DRC. For sure, there are other projects, OSBP, road, multinational road, and so on. Lastly, we remember that two of our colleagues got to be elected as members of Tanzania National Parliament, and they were appointed as ministers, vice ministers for foreign affairs and EAC affairs cooperation. This is a key indication and sign of the confidence of the Tanzanian leadership to regional integration. With this view, I stand here to support the motion presented by Honorable Amongin for this right assembly to congratulate the President of Tanzania, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, elected as the President of the URT. Thank you, I submit.
The mover, Honorable Amongin, you have the floor.
Honorable Speaker, honorable members, I would like to really appreciate the honorable colleagues and the whole House.
Honorable Speaker, information.
Information for
Yes, to the move of the motion, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to inform the move of the motion that among the women's presidents of Africa includes also Madam Samba Panza of Central African Republic, who served as interim president between 2014 and 2016. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And Namibia.
Namibia, Samba is for Central African Republic, and Namibia now. You have the floor.
Thank you for the information. Those heads of states that have been mentioned served on the interim, but this particular one has been elected. And the others whom I mentioned, like Joyce Banda and Johnson Sirleaf, were elected. There's a difference between taking over and being elected. So I took note of the heads of states who are women and stood and were elected. But we congratulate all the others who had served on the interim. Thank you so much, Honorable Answer, for your information. I would like to really appreciate the honorable members who have accorded their time to talk about this great woman of Africa, whom I'm proud of. I would like to congratulate once more our colleagues, Honorable Milia James who served in this house with us. And we already missing them because they were very great members of this house. Honorable Amelia James, who recently swore in as a member of Parliament of the Republic of Tanzania. But not only that, Her Excellency Suluhu saw it befitting to elect a former member of the East African Legislative Assembly as a minister for the East African community. Foreign Affairs, East African community. I think we are proud of that. So our parliament is growing, right? And I would also like to congratulate Honorable Ngwaru Magembe, who was also a member of this very great house, and who would be with them here right now if they were not elected in their parliament, but was recently sworn in as a member of the United Republic of Tanzania. And in the wise decision of the High Excellency Suluhu Mama Hassan, she felt it wise that the former members of the East African Legislative Assembly serve in the same docket to promote the integration better from experience. So we congratulate our colleagues, while we also congratulate the President for having seen wisdom in our former members of this House. I would like to congratulate my good friend. He likes calling us the queens, the what, but now I think of her is the mayor of Kampala, the night mayor. No, I'll reserve my comments. Not for the answered. I would like to congratulate you, Honorable Sankok. You actually lifted my spirits today. But I will also say that you've been a very good advocate of the disability community in the whole world, not only in the community. And everyone knows what you do. For having seconded this motion, great motion. And I would also like to commend my chair of my committee of general purpose, Honorable Makame Abdullah, for being a great seconder and also bringing those insights on from His Excellency Magufuli, what on Her Excellency Suluhu was carried forward. The addition, there is taking over position, and you do no value addition, but Her Excellency Suluhu has done a great value addition to the process. I congratulate my senior colleague who is soon becoming a member of parliament for the elderly in Uganda, Honorable Kakoza. I think Kakoza served in the various portfolios of this country. If we were to talk, I used to admire him when I was still a student. We've served in the same parliament, and we are still in the same parliament. We served in Uganda together, Pan-African Parliament together, now East African Parliament together. So wish you good luck, but thank you for seconding this motion. I wish also to congratulate my good friend, I will not say the other words, Dr. Kiveya from the Republic of Burundi, for taking real note of our colleagues who were elected, because they were members of this House, and we look forward to receiving new members of Parliament from the United Republic of Tanzania to replace the two colleagues who were elected. Honorable members, Right Honorable Speaker, you have made East Africans proud, and the children who will be reading this Hansard will be proud to note that probably most of them would become heads of states. Probably most of them would become the next Sulus of this world, and you don't know the inspiration you've left today. So with those few remarks, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, information.
Are you taking it?
Honorable Speaker, I'm just giving information that I forgot to nickname Suluhu as Mama Africa. So from this house now we call her Mama Africa. Thank you. The President, Her Excellency Mama Samia Suluhu is now officially Mama Africa.
This is Sankok.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Sankok, for the information. But however, by virtue of the portfolio that she holds, She deserves even, I think if there was any bigger name than that, we would have called her, but there is a formal way of naming an eminent person. Probably you will have to opt for a motion at one time to officially name her. But on my side, and I would like to really appreciate the Right Honorable Speaker and the honorable members for having accorded me all the help to have this motion accomplished, and I would like to thank you for supporting this great motion. Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Amongin. It's now time to put the question that this assembly do resolve to register its congratulations to Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan upon her election as President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we have two communications before we adjourn this House. One, I have a request from the mover of the motion under order number 4, who is Honorable Dr. Oda. You can see she's not even here. She requests that this item be deferred to the next week. She's not ready. She requested time to prepare adequately, and the motion is deferred. This is 1 second.
Information, Right Honorable Speaker. It's me. Right Honorable, I'm
yes,
here.
You have the floor.
I'm here. Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
Yeah, on your communication, I want to give the information that this motion actually is planned on the program of Eala on the 3rd of December. It's not because she's not ready or not. I'm not ready at the second. It's because it was not prior planned for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, the other communication is from Honorable Gideon. You have the floor.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. The information is simple, Honorable members. Tomorrow, you know, we have an outreach activity for the Committee on Agriculture, Tourism and Natural Resources. The pickup will start at 7 internally from the hotels. Then we shall converge here in the Parliament at 8, and then we shall depart from here from 8 or 8:30 there, but we must be here by 8, inshallah. Thank you very much, Right Honorable, and thank you, Honorable members.
Thank you. We have a communication, the last one from Dr. Black.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. As you may be aware that from the 6th to 17th we'll be having sports, and we are required by the rules to submit the names of all our participants in each specific discipline we intend to participate in for easy preparation of the fixtures. We have submitted a sheet of paper for all of you to register your name and the specific sport that you intend to participate in. That will inform us by close of this evening to submit the name to the JPC team that is preparing for the registers and then the fixtures. So we encourage you, honorable colleagues, to register. The sports is volleyball, football, athletics, tug of war, that's walking race, and no chase. And then the one of Honorable Kanini, I'm forgetting. Golf, and then now the honorable has added the cheerleaders as well. So please, and I have mentioned that. So please, honorable colleagues, Keto is moving around that paper. We need it urgently. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable
And then our colleague, the commission has appointed the Honorable Gideon Gatpan as the chair of the disciplinary committee, and therefore our captain for volleyball is the Honorable Olivier. He handed over to the Honorable Olivier, and so Honorable Olivier will be stepping in to mobilize as the captain for volleyball.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable. With this, I adjourn the House until Wednesday next week, 3rd December, 9:30 morning.
Abasebo ne banyabo tubebaza olw'okujja okwongerayo eddoboozi lyaffe. Olunaku lwa leero tugenda ku campaigningira mu disitulikiti y'e Kayunga, naye nga tetunaba kusimbula tulowooza nti kikulu nnyo okwogera ku nsonga zino. Ensonga esooka bwe bulumbaganyi, ettemu n'okutulugunyizibwa okwatandise era okugenda maaso nga kutuusibwa ku bannayuganda abatalina musango. Bwe twogerera kati bannaffe abasukka mu 400 bakwate bali mu makomera awatali musango, bagenze bakwata abantu bonna abatuwagira, bannaffe abali ku ttiimu yaffe n'ebitundu ebyenjawulo, abannansi abatalina musango naye kubanga ayambadde ebimyufu oba ayambadde t-shirt eriko ekifaananyi kya candidate wa NUP, bagenze babakwata ne babasiba mu makomera. Nga bwe ngambye nti bwe twogerera basukka mu 4 abali mu makomera. Mwalabye poliisi ya Uganda bwesindirira embwa ngeziweerera abantu abatalina musango ne zibaluma. Kyansonyi nnyo nti ne mwami Byabakama yavuddeyo naye teyavumiridde ekikolwa ekyo eky'obuswavu. Ekyo nno twakoma kiraba mu biseera by'Abamandera nga balwanira eddembe lyabwe, ng'era poliisi y'Abakabulu ebasindirira embwa ne zibaluma. Twakirabako ne mu biseera nga baddugavu balwanira eddembe lyabwe mu myaka egy'enkaaga nga gyakatandika. Kizeemu kulabika wano mu Uganda nga poliisi esindikira embwa zirume abantu abatalina musango abazze okuwuliriza ebigambo byabo abeesimbyewo basobole okusalawo nga bamanyi kye basalawo. Tekyakomye okwo. Bwe tuba mu kampeyini zaffe poliisi ejja n'obuuma obukubisa amasanyalaze ne bukubisa abantu abatalina musango. Mubalabye nga bakuba abakadde, mubalabye nga bakuba abaana bato, mubalabye nga baggala amakubo gye tulina okuyita ne tutayitayo. Baggadde amakubo amanene ne batusindika mu bukubo obw'ettaka ate nayo ne batulumbayo ne bagenda nga batukuba omukka ogubalagala nga tewali musango. Ebyo byonna nno bibigenda mu maaso nga biri ku kamera. Tebakomyawo ne mu lwale zennyini abantu gye baba bakuŋŋaanye nga bali mu ddembe nga tuli mu kwogera nabo era namo bakasukamu omukka ogubalagala basobole okusaasaanya abantu. Abapoliisi kyewunyisa tibatambula n'abakamera nga babloga bwe bamala okuba abantu baveewo baagala bafiriminga ekifo nga kikalu bakitwateke ku social media nga balinga abagezaako okulaga nti tetulina bantu. Of course bazze bekwasa nti tebaagala mugundu, tebaagala tutambule n'abantu bangi, naye ekyo kyakwewusa kubanga muze mulaba Nobert Mao, mulabye Tayebwa Speaker wa Parliament, mulabye Tumukunde ne Museveni yennyini nga batambula n'olwebeya lw'abantu nga tewali abakwatako. So police begamba nti fe aba NUP tetulina kujja n'abawagizi baffe oba abawagizi baffe tebalina kutuwagira ne batugoberera oba ne batuwerekerako. Ekyo kyabwewusa tukiwakanya kubanga bye batugamba tebiri mu mateeka. Ate tosobola tugamba tukole kino nga gwe tuvuganya naye ye akola kirala. Tosobola tugamba tetulina kusinkana abawagizi baffe oba kusanyuka nabo naye nga tebyo betuvuganya nabo basinkana abawagizi baabwe era ne batambula nabo. Kakati nekyo kituleese n'okwogera ku nsonga za mwami byabakama yakulira akakiiko ak'ebyokulonda, naye akakiiko ak'ebyokulonda kefudde nesirikidde ng'embeera eno yona yona egenda maaso. Mwami byabakama yali mwangu nnyo okuvaayo n'avumirira ekikolwa kyange okugenda okugula kasooli ku mukyala yali atunda kasooli mu kkubo mu bitundu gye nali ngenzo campaigninga. Ne mwami byabakama tanavaayo kwogera ku ttemu ligenda maaso, tanavaayo kwogera ku basirikale abatomera abantu, tanavaayo kwogera ku makubo ge batuzibira ne batulemesa ogenda okola campaign. Tetwatuuse katosi ku campaigninga kubanga makubo bagagala, tetwatuuka mukono campaigninga kubanga makubo bagagala. Poliisi egali kkubo ng'obuzaayo eddakiika 5 okutuuka bw'olaga negamba genda oyite mu kkubo eddala erigenda okutwala essaawa 2 n'otuuka ng'obudde bugenze ate ne baggalawo ne bakuba n'omukka ogubalagala mu rale ne bagamba obudde buweddeyo. So eyo enkola mwami byabakama tanaba gyogerako, wabula mwami byabakama mwamuwulira mwenna bwe yavaayo n'avumirira kye tuyita protest vote oba enkola gye tugenda ogenda nayo mu kalulu nga tugenda okulonda nga tuwakanya ebyo ne bitunyigiriza ekitamenya mateeka. Mwami byabakama ayina kubeera referee, naye ate kati naye alinga eyefudde omuzannyo era ayingidde mu kisaawe. N'olunaku lw'eggulu mwamulabye ng'addiŋŋana ebya Naloyiso byabadde ayogera, ng'addiŋŋana ebya Damulira byabadde ayogera, ng'agaana bannansi okugenda okukuuma akalulu kaabwe. Mwami byabakama njagala omutegeeza nti omulamwa gwe twajja nagwo gwa ACP oba Active Citizen Participation. Abannansi ba Uganda balina eddembe okwenyigira mu kukuuma akalulu era etteeka erifuga okulonda president gye bayita Presidential Elections Act likitaanya lunye mu kanyomero mu section eya 3 mu subsection eyokuna liragira nti